With new information tonight on that breaking news we've been following throughout the evening in Washington, D.C., what officials are calling a targeted attack on National Guardsmen just blocks from the White House. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Vanessa Rufus. As we speak, 2 West Virginia National Guard members remain in critical condition after that shooting. And new tonight, officials say they have identified the person responsible. Just hours ago, officials identified the suspect as Rahmanullah Lakhanwal. They say that he's an Afghan national who came to the United States in 2021. Authorities say another guardsman shot Lakhanwal following his attack, and he is now in custody. Law enforcement officials say the FBI is investigating this as an act of terrorism. And tonight, President Trump reflected on this incident, calling the shooting an attack against the nation.
This heinous assault was an act of evil, an act of hatred, and an act of terror. It was a crime against our entire nation. It was a crime against humanity. The hearts of all Americans tonight are with those 2 members of the West Virginia National Guard and their families.
And just moments ago, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services said that processing of immigration requests from Afghan nationals is, quote, stopped indefinitely, pending further review of security and vetting protocols. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also announcing tonight that 500 additional National Guard members could be sent to the nation's capital following this incident. Hegseth saying that President Trump had asked him to pass along this request to the Army Secretary. And in the meantime, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster just posted tonight on Facebook more than 300 South Carolina National Guard troops will return to D.C. Now, keep in mind this was a pre-scheduled redeployment, but it is interesting timing. They are set to relieve the Georgia troops who relieved them 2 months ago. Governor McMaster also saying, quote, tonight, we lift up in prayer the families of the brave West Virginia Guardsmen who were shot in the defense of freedom. And North Carolina Governor Josh Stein also reflecting tonight. In a post on X, he said, quote, I'm absolutely appalled by the attack on 2 West Virginia National Guardsmen. Governor Stein going on to say, North Carolina, please pray for their families and the entire National Guard community during this difficult time. Now, this has been a story developing all afternoon and evening long. We've been following it throughout the day over on WCNC Plus as soon as that news broke. And so you can stay up to date on the very latest on breaking stories just like this one through that streaming platform. Make sure you add us wherever you do like to stream and follow along.